They poisoned me at my coronation. All 7 generals at once. Not one hesitated. I woke 300 years later, in a servant's body, in the household of the general who murdered me.
General Kenji sips his tea, smug and oblivious. He does not recognize the face across the table.
He does not recognize me. He will. Even as I pour, the ghost of that poison lingers in my throat. I remember every face.
One eye glows violet, the demon triangle mark they tried to erase 300 years ago.
My Kage level chakra remains, buried deep, but it stirs when I call. I smile and bow. Inside, my soul sharpens the blade they will never see. He thinks I am just a quiet boy. That mistake will deliver this whole estate into my hands.
Behind these golden gates, a ghost waits to become a nightmare. By sunrise, the ghost is a servant again. Sota scrubs the corridor floors, hidden in plain sight.
They see a docile orphan. They never look deeper than the grime under my nails.
Out of the way, boy. This corridor is not for your kind to loiter in.
He still speaks like a king. He forgets. He is the descendant of a betrayer, not a conqueror.
You work too hard. Here, cool your hands. The well water is still cold this morning.
Her voice, something about it, tugs at a memory I cannot place. A kindness I do not deserve.
When the estate sleeps, Sota slips beneath it, into a cave carved by his former self 3 centuries ago.
The seals still hold. Tonight, they will bend a little more.
Purple chakra erupts from his core. The walls tremble. Every night, the demon inside grows hungrier.
Soon, the mask will not be enough. But until then, I will make him feel safe before the fall.
Day by day, the quiet boy becomes the household's most reliable servant. The older maids whisper that he never shirks a task.
The head steward mentioned your name this morning. You are earning your place here, Sota.
Her praise feels like a test, as if she is searching for cracks in my mask.
Incompetent fools. The tea is tepid, the floor still dusty. I should have you all flogged.
Sota bows with the others, but behind his eyes, the demon snarls.
Every outburst maps his arrogance. The timing of his rages, the blind spots in his ego.
At night, he does not just train. He traces the guard routes, counts the lanterns, learns the exact minute the night captain changes shift.
Soon, I will know this estate better than the man who owns it.
Yuki watches him from the kitchen window, her expression unreadable.
She looks at me like she knows, but that cannot be. I buried my past too deep.
During his midnight patrol, Sota freezes outside the study. Voices spill through the crack in the door.
One vial slipped into the decanter at the banquet. By morning, my brother's entire bloodline will be gone. The inheritance will be mine alone. No more waiting.
He plans to poison his own family. The same poison they used on me 3 centuries ago. It is almost too perfect. The betrayer's descendant becoming a betrayer himself. I will let him do it. Let him become the murderer. Then, I will take everything.
The hooded figure dissolves into the night. Sota stays pressed against the wall, his breathing controlled.
He is handing me the estate on a platter of his own sin. All I must do is wait. The ghost does not need to swing the blade. He only needs to let the living destroy themselves.
300 years of patience. And now the trap is baited with a man's own greed. The next morning, in the eastern garden, Yuki approaches Sota as he trims the bonsai.
Your hands. Let me see them for a moment.
She takes his hand and her grip tightens. Her eyes widen, as if struck by a forgotten chord.
A flash of silk. A woman in crimson, holding my face. My chest aches as if it remembers a wound. Who was she? The ghost inside me screams a name I cannot hear.
I have waited 20 years for this warmth. Longer than any servant should.
20 years. She is no ordinary maid. This is a thread from my first life. You speak as if you know me. Who are you, truly?
Not yet. When the banquet ends and the truth bleeds out, you will remember everything.
She knows about the banquet. She is a piece I did not place on the board. And I am the one being watched.
That night, beneath the wisteria trellis, Yuki waits. Her silhouette is too still for a servant.
You followed me. Good. I will not waste words. I was your concubine 300 years past.
Concubine. The crimson silk. The woman I held before the poison stole my breath. It was her.
I searched 20 years for your reincarnation. I bribed the orphanage, placed you here, where the traitor's bloodline still rules. I knew Kenji would repeat his ancestor's crime. He bought the poison. I have the receipt.
She unfolds a merchant's scroll bearing Kenji's seal and the apothecary's mark.
She arranged everything. The servant post, the proximity, the moment. She is my ally and my mirror.
Let him poison his family. Then we expose him, and you take the estate. I ask only to stand at your side, as before.
Then we move together. But if you betray me, Yuki, I will not be merciful a second time.
Under the wisteria, the Demon Lord's first vow of this life is sealed not with a kiss, but with a shared enemy. In the grotto, Sota shatters the last seals. Purple lightning scorches the stone. He is nearly whole again.
But power alone will not deliver the estate. It demands a calm hand, not a demon's rage.
Yuki descends into the cave, her lantern cutting the dark. She warns him not to break before the banquet.
How many innocents will die? His children. I won't become another monster.
You are not the monster. Kenji is. If you stop him now, he will only try again.
Her words are sharp as the poison that once stole my life, but they are also true.
He remembers the coronation hall. Servants fell too, not just the Demon Lord. There was no mercy.
Very well. I will let the poison flow, but save the youngest. No one else pays for his greed.
The guards are mine. At the first cry, they move on your signal.
Suta seals his chakra deeply, burying the demon. Tonight, he is only a servant. The banquet hall blazes with lanterns. General Kenji rises, a crystal goblet held high.
To my family's future, may it be prosperous beyond measure. Drink deeply.
The decanter shimmers with a sheen. I have not forgotten. He has done it.
Suta pours with steady hands, memorizing every face that lifts a cup to its lips. The first sip, a woman laughs, then chokes. Her goblet shatters on the table.
What is this? Poison? Guards, seal the hall at once.
Suta does not move. His eyes find the youngest son, still raising his cup.
Not him. I will not let that cup touch his lips. Not this one.
Yuki catches his eye across the room and gives a minute shake of her head. The hall erupts. Kenji shouts orders, face a mask of terror. Sauta edges closer to the child.
You, the quiet orphan, you poisoned my family.
Suta does not flinch. From his sleeve, he draws a crystal vial, still bearing the general's seal.
That is not mine. You planted it. Guards, seize the liar.
Then explain the merchant scroll with your seal. The apothecary's mark matches.
At his signal, Yuki's guards do not move. Only Kenji's personal retinue steps forward, blades drawn.
Kill him, now.
Before the guards can strike, Sota catches the general's wrist. One eye flickers a dangerous violet.
Attempted murder, poisoning, and now another death? What does that make you, General?
The eldest son, trembling but alive, points at Kenji. I saw you slip something into the decanter. The guards lower their blades. The hall falls silent. Kenji is alone, caught not by a servant, but by his own blood. Kenji lunges for the door. A purple shockwave explodes outward, slamming him and his guards into the walls.
Enough. The mask has served its purpose. Let them see what they buried.
The servant robe tears away. Beneath it, a shinobi's darkened armor, and eyes that blaze with demonic violet.
That mark, the demon triangle. It cannot be. You died 3 centuries ago.
Your ancestor, General Kazuya, was one of 7 who poisoned me at my coronation. Did you think his bloodline would never answer for that crime?
Purple flames coil around his fist. The remaining guards drop their swords and kneel.
Number. No, I am not my ancestor. This is not justice.
You poisoned your own family, just as he poisoned me. The mirror is perfect. And now, I claim your estate.
Yuki steps from the shadows, her hand resting on Suta's shoulder. The concubine and the demon lord, reunited in revenge.
1 down, 6 more to burn. But tonight, I have my throne back.
Kenji's eyes dart wildly. Even with his crime exposed, his pride refuses to shatter. A hand slips into his obi.
I will gut you myself, demon scum.
Suta catches the blade between 2 fingers. A thin shield of violet chakra stops it a hair from his palm.
You think this is luck? I overheard your plan a week ago. I let you poison them so your own son would condemn you.
No, no, I will not be judged by a dead man's ghost.
Yuki steps through the main doors, followed by the estate magistrate and 6 uniformed officials.
Magistrate, this man purchased foxglove poison, murdered 3, and tried to kill a 4th. I have the scroll and witnesses.
In the name of the Eastern Realm, General Kenji Nueishi is charged with attempted murder and patricide. He is to be held for trial. Guards seize Kenji's arms. He thrashes, but the fire has gone from his limbs. He is dragged toward the door.
The estate passes to the surviving son. I will remain here as steward and protector.
The eldest son, pale but steady, kneels before Sota. His voice does not waver.
Rise. Your father's sins are not yours. I will guide this house until you are ready to lead.
I will oversee the household affairs. You may trust that nothing will be done without your knowledge.
The family bows, accepting the new order. Outside, servants begin to clear the shattered goblets.
1 traitor's bloodline settled. 6 more sit comfortable in their stolen domains. They won't see me coming.
Yuki enters without a tray. For the first time, she pours no tea.
The estate is secure. The magistrate's report will bury Kenji. Now, tell me, where do we strike next?
First, we rebuild our own strength. Then, we visit the general, who now calls himself Lord of the Iron Shore.
Far beyond these walls, 6 towers still pierce the sky, each holding a general who believes the demon lord is dead.
They should enjoy their last quiet months. The ghost is walking again.
Suta unrolls an ancient map. 7 pins mark 6 territories. His finger stops on the Iron Shore.
Your maps are accurate, but the Iron Shore won't be easy. Akihiro tripled his guards since Kenji's arrest.
Then we rebuild my network. You will lead it, Yuki. Your loyalty is my sharpest weapon.
I have waited centuries to serve again. My contacts are in place. Just give the word.
In the dojo, Sota trains with a wooden blade. His strikes are no longer held back.
This body still knows the killing edge. It only needs to remember.
You push too hard. Rest, or you will be dull on the battlefield.
A messenger kneels. Akihiro's forces march east. They could reach us in 3 weeks.
Then we move tonight. Let him think we are weak. We will show him the demon lord's wrath.
Atop the cliff, Suda faces the rising moon. The Iron Shore will be the first to drown in flame. But before he descends, a second messenger collapses at the estate gate, a blood-smeared scroll in his fist.
Akihiro has allied with General Ryoma. The Iron Shore is a trap. A direct assault would be suicide. I did not wait 300 years to be stopped by a numbers game.
Patience, my lord. We are not ready. If you attack now, we may lose the estate before you claim his.
Every fiber wants to burn the Iron Shore tonight. But she is right. Recklessness lost me my empire once.
He forces his fists to unclench. Instead of battle plans, he drafts orders for spies.
Yuki, send your best agents into the Iron Shore. I want every patrol, every cook, every maid mapped.
It will be done. In a month, they will be blind to us, just as Kenji was.
The war will be slow, but a ghost knows patience is the sharpest blade.
Let them think I am afraid. In a moon's turn, their own servants will open the gates for me.
3 days later, a trembling kitchen maid sets tea before Sota. The cup's rim carries a familiar shimmer.
The same sheen Kenji's decanter carried. They think I am still the gullible servant. You. Stop. Turn around.
She bolts for the door. A thin tendril of purple chakra snaps around her ankle, dragging her back. The kitchen maid chokes out a confession. A man in a black hood paid her a month's wages. She knows no name.
What mark did he carry? A coin? A seal? think before my patience burns out.
She remembers nothing but a single copper piece stamped with the sigil of the Iron Shore.
My agents found 3 more conspirators among the kitchen staff. Each was paid the same copper.
Root out every last loyalist. I will not suffer poison in my own halls. The Iron Shore has deeper roots than I knew, but no assassin will stop the ghost now.
Under flickering torchlight, the last conspirator breaks. The name slips from her lips, General Akihiro.
So, he fears me. The poison was a blade in the dark. Now I will answer with fire. I will not wait. Tonight, I will bring the Iron Shore to its knees.
My lord, if you go alone, they will exploit our absence. Let me accompany you.
Number, you will stay. The estate needs a commander. If I fail, lead them to safety.
Then come back. That is an order from your concubine.
Suta clasps her hand, then turns to the night. Purple chakra weaves into his cloak like a shroud.
I will not be the ghost forever. Tonight, the demon lord sets forth.
The estate gates swing shut behind him. Only the wind carries his promise of vengeance to the Iron Shore.
I have waited 20 years for this moment. Now I must trust the man who was once my lord.
The Iron Shore mansion looms against a bruised sky. Sota descends from the clouds, cloaked in silence.
The last time I stared at this sigil, I was choking on poison. Tonight, I am the one delivering death.
A purple wisp seeps through the wall. Guards slump to the floor, unconscious before they hit the ground. The general's study door swings open. Inside, a gray-haired man freezes, his quill hovering above a map of the old empire.
You sent poison to my doorstep. Did you think a dead man would not answer?
The general's face twists from outrage to terror. An ancient scar throbs on his neck. He lunges for a blade. A purple shockwave hurls him across the room, shattering his desk.
You were there, at my coronation. The scent of your cowardice is the same.
The general collapses, his bravado gone. He clutches his chest, babbling for mercy.
I will let you live, but your title and your lands are mine. Spread the word, the demon lord has returned.
But at the door, Sota stops. The general's hateful glare follows him like a blade.
On second thought, you deserve a mirror of my coronation. Kneel and serve me forever, or die.
The general spits at his feet and lunges with a broken quill.
Death, then.
A violet flame engulfs the general. Silent and absolute. Nothing remains but ash and his signet ring. Suta lifts the ring and a heavy ledger. The Iron Shore's wealth now feeds the demon's war. Iron Shore secured. Send administrators. S. Dawn breaks over the Iron Shore. Servants bow to their new master as the demon's banner rises.
2 traitors paid. 5 still breathe. The demon lord's return is no longer a whisper. It is a blade at their throats.
In the heart of the old empire, 5 generals feel a sudden chill, though they do not yet know its name. Riders race from the Iron Shore bearing a ring. Across the empire, 5 generals learn. The demon lord lives.
The silence from the Iron Shore will scream louder than any war horn. They'll know fear before they know my face.
The estate gates open to cheers. The demon's banner flies above the main house.
Welcome home, my lord. The estate has grown stronger.
And it will grow stronger still. The Iron Shore's treasury is now ours.
Over the map, 5 pins remain, but 2 are crushed, and the scales have tipped.
5 more, but they are not allies. They clutch their thrones in fear. Let them hear of Akihiro. Let them wonder who is next. I won't give them time to unite.
Ryoma is fortifying his walls. He will not come out.
Then I will burn his walls. The demon's reckoning comes.
Before dawn, torches crest the eastern hills. 3 banners, Ryoma, Takeda, and Inoue, march against the estate.
So they did unite. Fear makes allies of even the most bitter rivals. Yuki, archers to the walls. I will meet them at the gate.
The gate grinds open. Sota walks out alone, purple mist coiling around his feet. He raises a hand. A dome of violet energy erupts, swallowing the first wave whole.
They thought numbers could overwhelm a demon. They forgot the demon once ruled them all.
Arrows rain, but Yuki's barrier deflects them. She fights at the gate, blade flashing. One by one, the generals fall, Takeda burns. Inoue kneels, Ryoma attempts to flee.
You cannot outrun the past, Ryoma. Tell the remaining two. The Demon Lord reclaims his throne.
Ryoma vanishes into the mist, carrying the warning. The estate stands, battered but triumphant. After the fires die, Suta and Yuki walk the garden alone. The cherry blossoms have begun to fall.
I once ruled through fear, but you showed me loyalty. Tell me, what would you have me become?
A ruler who protects the weak. The demon lord I loved was not only a conqueror, he was just.
Just. Even after 3 centuries, she sees the man behind the monster.
He stops beneath the wisteria where they first allied.
Then stand with me not as a servant, but as my equal. Rule this empire at my side.
I have waited 20 years for you to ask. Yes.
Their hands clasp, and the moonlight seals the promise.
2 generals remain. But tonight, the ghost has found his heart.
Beneath the wisteria, the demon lord and his concubine become something new. A king and queen of a realm not yet whole, but already healing. By dawn, the servants find the garden empty. Only a trail of wisteria petals leads toward the main house. On the highest balcony, Suta and Yuki stand side by side, watching the sun rise over an empire still fractured, but no longer hopeless.
For 300 years, my memory was poison, but she has shown me a different path.
I merely reminded you of the man you once were. The man you could still be.
Below them, the damaged gates are already being repaired. The demon's banner flaps beside the old crest, not a replacement, but emerging. A hawk circles overhead, carrying a message from Ryoma, a request for parley.
The war is not over, but for the first time, I am fighting for more than revenge.
Then let us fight for a world where poison is no longer served at the table.
The ghost does not vanish. It becomes something new.
The sun climbs higher over the eastern realm. The demon lord's story has ended, but a new legend, his true legend, has just begun.